Hey, welcome back to Everything Fly Fishing. We got a really exciting episode for you this week. We show you how to tie two flies, a dry fly, and a nymph. We put them in a dropper rig, and we take them fishing, and we have really good luck, real high action. So you don't want to miss this episode. So stay tuned for it. Anytime you like, click down here in the corner. There's a little fish. Click that if you want to subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. And at the end of this video, we're going to give you some really exciting news from us, something you won't want to miss, and we're going to do the post-fly box giveaway. Two really cool things coming at the end of this video, so stay tuned to the end of the video for them. Now, on to the video. Now we're going to lay our thread down from the eyelet back, and we are going to use black 70 denier thread. Now we want to use this synthetic. It's like a yarn that floats, or it's just fine rope, or I don't know. It's like a Chanel, whatever. Material that I bought at Blue Herring. People using it on the parachutes, and it works so well on my parachutes that I'm using it on for wings for this fly, and it floats well. Much easier to use than calf body, hair, or any of that stuff they tell you that creates a big bulk. And you'll see this is a lot easier to use. Sorry I was talking there, but missed that instruction. But you take the thing, fold it in half, wrap it, pull it, wrap it around your line, pull up on it, and put your line down, and that'll like one thread wrap around it. And then you just tie it in front and back, figure eight it like a wing, and there you have your wing. Now, once you have your wing in place, I like to do this step is turn it over underneath and put some head cement to hold that wing where it's at. Now we're going to run the thread back to where we're going to tie in the tail. And for this, we're going to use black calf tail. I think it's dyed black calf tail. And what you're going to do is you're going to pull out a little clump, and you'll pull it out, and you're going to have enough for your tail and your fingers, but when you pull it down here, it's going to be thicker. You can cut that and pull the shorter fibers out and just use the longer ones. We're going to just get a small clump to represent the tail of this calf tail, and this will make it float real well. Now, before any of you guys say anything, I want to put a note out there to everybody watching this video. That you might say, well, that tail was a little long. One thing I want to point out that this isn't a tractor pattern. So, you beginning tires, don't worry if you're hacked. I love using the big hackle that I can't use on other flies. No over hackle, and the hackle bigger, and the wing longer, and a lot on this fly. It's a tractor pattern. You want a longer wing? Use a longer wing. You want a longer tail? Use a long. You want to over hackle the crap out of it? Over hackle the crap out of it. It doesn't matter. It's a tractor. It doesn't have to have the same exact body measurements like a mayfly. Okay, now you want to get a peacock feather, and you want to make sure you cut that crappy white part off the butt end of it. And you want to tie that in. And this, I'm using a UV peacock feather that we found at the Blue Herring. And you probably can find it in your fly shops if you don't close to us and you can't go to the blue herring. And it's a UV peacock, so we're trying them for the first time this year. Now what you're gonna do is, and the area behind the wing to your tail, you want to break that up in thirds, and you're gonna wrap this peacock 1/3, then tie it off. Now every once in a while you can just push that wing forward so it's out of your way. And you want to tie this off, take your black thread, put a whip finish in it or a half hitch in it, and then cut your thread off. And then you're going to retie in your red thread. Next, you're gonna rake that the same as the peacock is another third. Make red thread. Then you're gonna run that up and either half hitch it like I do, or you can use whip finish. And notice I always put the whip finish up towards the wing, so that my next thread wraps go over top of that half hitch, or your whip finish, so that it makes it even stronger. It don't unravel there. There's no chance of it. Now you want to cut your red thread off, and you want to retie in your black thread. Now you're going to tie in your next peacock, and you want to wrap that up behind the wing, leaving enough room to start your hackle behind the wing. And then you want to tie that off and get ready to tie in your hackle.
Keep my hands and knees here in the dirt, day after day. I'm as lost as ever sad fool.
Now we're gonna use a black hackle. I realize it's supposed to be brown, but again, it's a tractor, and I've had more luck with the black than I have the brown. So, and you'll notice when I tied that in, there's a little 1/4 inch that I strip off. One, so I can tie it in, and two, the first wrap I want around the hook, I want it to be just no hackle on it, so that it lines the hackles up straight. Otherwise, the first wrap will shoot them off the side all over and make a mess. So strip it off, make your first wrap hackle free. Make your first wrap hackle free. I like that. I'm gonna make that into a saying. Make your first wrap hackle free. Now you're gonna see I put a lot of hackle on it. One is I'm going to use this as a dropper. I know what I'm going to use them for. And if I use them as dry, that's fine. And they're going to float real well. So I over hackle these. Then you're going to wrap your hackle, go to the front of the fly, right behind the eyelet, tie it off, pull your hackles back, and put your head on the fly, whip finish it, and there you have it.
Bleed into the jealous heart, well the muscles dry as bone. Live for one and one for all, where the caper's gone all wrong. Make her love you less and less, and half of her's undressed. Behind her dreamy bedroom eyes, her intentions are a mess. Her intentions are a mess. Don't let it go. Don't let it break. Don't let her fever keep you awake. Jaded girl, we can work things through. Faded world with tinges of blue. You tire your mind with the riddles she throws. So fabled the road.
Now, like I said, you're going to cut your wing, and I like to make mine a little bit longer than a mayfly wing. It's flotation and also visibility, because I'm going to use them as strike indicator dropper rigs. Basically, it's going to be my strike indicator, so I'm going to need them to float well and to be able to see them. Okay, I've been talking that this is a tractor pattern. I'm going to use it as a dropper, all that. What I have not told you is a lot of fish take this fly when there's no other flies on the top of the water. When we're using it to fish nymphs, I've caught a lot of them on the dries. They'll take that. So that's why I use these as droppers. I've caught them a lot of fish on both the nymph and the dry. So, well, let's take a closer look at the fly now. I hope you like that first fly. It makes a really good, it's a tractor pattern, but it makes a really good dry fly for a dropper rig, and I've had a lot of fish take it. I don't know why it's about that, but that works really good as a dry fly on dropper rigs. Now, before the next fly, let's let her hear a word from our peeps.
Get a grip on your bad self, learn to love the game. Get on down to the roulette wheel and pray that the end comes and wheels will win its way. The hotel's never lies, and the mystery's not the why. Oh no, silk is not the cry.
This video is being brought to you by Team Hanging Outdoors. Go check out their videos, and go check out the Country Store and Fly Shop in Waterville, PA, where they have you'll find out what's hatching. You can buy rods, you can buy tipping material, you can buy tying material. They have about it all. And go check out Gary at the Watsontown Flea Market. And if you go check out him any Sunday and tell him we sent you, you get a 10% discount on anything you buy from Gary. We're going to start this fly like we do every fly by debarbing it. And if you debarb your hook, it's a lot easier to get that bead on. Then put your bead on. So as you see, we start right behind the bead, take the thread all the way back to well into the bend of the hook. And when we stop that thread, that's where the tail will start. Then we're gonna wrap back up towards the bead. I'm gonna get some pheasant tail fibers. And we're gonna start them in about the middle of the hook, of the little part of the hook we're gonna use it. And then we're going to take it back down to where we stopped that thread, back up to the bead, and then break them off. Now, we're going to tie in some crystal flash, and we're going to start to tie that in up at the bead. Wrap that all the way back to right where your tail is. Then take the thread back up to the bead. Now we're going to wrap that crystal flash up to the bead to where our thread is. Now you just want to overlay each wrap just a tiny bit. Now we're not going to cut that crystal flash in because we're going to kind of use it like a wing case. So what you want to do is you want to take that back, and as you're running the thread back, you're going to run the thread back the same distance on the hook as the bead would takes up. Same size as the bead. So your thorax is going to be the same size as the bead. You're going to run that back, and when you're done taking it back, you want that crystal flash on top of the hook. So I kind of like take it off at an angle, and when I'm done wrapping back, now it's on top of the hook. Now you can go and buy rainbow crystal flash dubbing, or just do what I do. I have a whole box of dubbing, and I just mixed all the different colors together to make my own rainbow crystal flash dubbing, which I've seen what it looks like, and it's pretty close to the same. So you can do it either way. Now you can make yourself a little noodle on the tying thread to dub the thorax, and you can dub the thorax all the way up to the bead. Now you want to pull that crystal flash up over the top of the dubbing for a wing case. Tie it right tie it off right behind the bead. Now you're gonna whip finish this. You can whip finish this 3-4 times. I don't use no head cement on it, so 2 or 3 whip finishes. So what you applying that many whip finishes helps to be so don't need head cement, and you need to build up a red collar right behind that bead. This will act like a hot point on the fly. Really cool fly. Now cut your thread off. Now, we're going to take a zoom in, look at this fly when it's finished so you can check it out. Hey, I hope you like these flies. If not, I mean, I suggest you tie them. Both these flies have really been deadly this year. That's probably our pick for the deadliest 2 flies is the Rainbow Warrior. And we always like that as a dropper rig. I wouldn't say that's our deadliest dry fly. But I would definitely say the Rainbow Warrior is a really good nymph, and it's been really doing good for us this year. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Now, you know what? Let's go check out how good we did. And we're going on the water very little time. Maybe an hour and a half. Check out how good these flies worked on the water. Hey, I want you guys to know, a lot of you guys have seen this water before who stayed following us. Let me explain why you see us back at some of the same water this year. Here in Pennsylvania, it's been raining like crazy all the time, just constantly raining. It's like every time we have a chance to get to the water, creeks are way high. Well, these little creeks don't get high long. They drain a lot quicker than like Penn's Creek or the little J in our area, or the bigger, which you guys would call rivers out west. Don't fall. The water levels stay high. And here again today, it's Monday. I'm making this episode for you, and it's raining. And it's supposed to rain Wednesday. So this weekend when we're supposed to be going to Little Pine, Pine Creek, yeah, it'll probably be raining. But that's why you see us back on these waters. We go to waters that we can fish, because all the other water is too high. Hey, I want everybody to see this. Yeah, this is a green drake. Now I said, usually we'd be on bigger water, fishing for a lot bigger fish, but the water creek's been high, so that is back to white deer, to where these little creeks again because the water being high, to make a discovery that there's quite a healthy green drake hatches happening on white deer, and that's what that is. That's pretty neat. To find out something about that, like that, about your local creek. I've never been around for the drake. Always been there somewhere else. Hey, I hope you liked that video. We tied them flies, took them to the creek, and you seen they did good. We lost a couple, so we didn't get them on, or we didn't get them on video. So it was just loaded with fish in this area. Um, it's like our little playground. We would test our flies and stuff, and we could show you great video in this area. Hopefully, the water will come down, and we still can make it to the water. The good thing about the water being high all this year is the water temperature is low yet. So we still might get some trout fishing in Pine Creek and stuff into June. Maybe till the end of June because water temperature is still pretty dang low. So that's nice. We have that. Oh, we got some really exciting news for you. For all you guys who love this channel and want to support this channel, don't like Patreon because not many people like your Patreon. We are now going to offer you t-shirts. Yes, t-shirts. I waited a long time. I'm talking, I applied for the t-shirt from Amazon affiliate thing back in December, and I finally got approved for it. I'm waiting many designs that got approved. I got thing 4 out. I got 1 approved. And check it out. Here it is. You guys are going to love this one. Yeah, I think you guys will like that one. Our saying in it. I could copyright that saying for 200 bucks. Don't have 200 bucks right now. Maybe in the future to copyright that saying. But anyway, there's our first t-shirt. You can buy these t-shirts. There'll be a link up below in this video. Or you can go on our Facebook. And if you go to our Facebook, you can also see the new ones as they come out because we'll be posting them on Facebook. And you'll have to wait a full week till next week's episode to see the rest of them. And as they come out, I'll be posting to Facebook. Now we got to pick our Patreon, or not Patreon, Post Flybox winner. Let's do that. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but we got a number 1 to 7 here. And here would be the result. Let's get random. And it says 5. I don't know if you can see that. Result 5. Okay, so now we go down through the comments. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brian Clusters. Brian Clusters. Now, that's your winner. Brian Clusters. Yay, good job. Congratulations, Brian Clusters, for winning our post-fly box. And thank you for all the people who tried to win it, who made comments. And some more things I got yet to say is, if you have any ideas for designs for our t-shirts, leave them in the comments below, and we will use your ideas. We're allowed to sell, I think, 10 t-shirts at a time. So get them in quick so we get them approved. It takes a couple days for them to decide whether they approve it or not. I think some of the reasons why I'm getting denied some of the t-shirts is because everything fly fishing being one word. And that's not the proper spelling. For you people already know that. The reason being is when YouTube, I needed a first and a last name to start my YouTube. And that's how I had to do it. So that's why it is one word. So just in case you all ever wondered that, make sure you check out our Patreon link. We'll have it up there. Check out our Patreon. It's a way for you to join our private community. You can post pictures and your videos there. Send us videos we can use on the show. And it's only $1 a month. So make sure you check that out. And next week we'll be giving our Patreon giveaway, monthly giveaway. So Carl and you guys get ready. And Daphne, my sister, is in this one because I know she'd like to win this one. So next week we'll give away our Patreon giveaway. And we do that once a month. If you're a Patreon, you get entered in that giveaway. So make sure you check that out. Like I said, it's only $1 a month. And if you buy a t-shirt from us, thanks again. And make sure you keep an eye out on our Facebook, which If you go to our YouTube channel, you're on YouTube, there should be a little link there up in the picture that says Facebook. You click on that. You go to our Everything Fly Fishing page, check out that. And we'll have links on our Facebook page to our shirts as they come out, and the everything on Facebook. So if you have a Facebook, make sure you like us on Facebook and follow us on Facebook so you can see when the t-shirts come out. And if you have bought one already, but thank you very much. And it's a really cool way to show your Patreon. I got to buy one. It just came out today, so I'm putting my order in later on for my t-shirt. That's pretty cool. I'm buying one every as they come out because I think they're pretty cool. So thank you all for watching our video, and I hope you like this video. And you can watch a new video every Monday when our show comes out. And we got a lot of rain days lately, so we put time videos out. We're gonna do one on the Maggie May, the light colored one. They sent me different materials for a different fly than what they sent me, so we're going to do a different one using the different wings, and it'll be more like a softer. But anyway, look for that video to come out, and thank you very much for watching. Hey, welcome to the end of our video where you can watch our fishing videos over here, our tying videos here, our Monday shows here, and you can subscribe here if you haven't, because you can always subscribe by clicking the little fish. So thank you, and keep your lines wet out of the trees and only give them fish a sore lip.